Hey everyone, I'm Superfizz. This is State of the Stake number 31. I come from the ETH Staker community, and you can find us at reddit.com/r/ETHstaker or on our Discord at invite.gg/ETHstaker. The ethos of the ETH Staker community is to be welcoming first and knowledgeable second. And in my daily-ish video vlog, I try to encourage the community to reach out, explore new things, and really just welcome each other as stakers. Today, I'm here with two of my good friends, Madison Asher and Derek Sturman. Hey, guys. They together develop a site called theether.io. I'm going to spell that out for you. TheEther.io. And as I use this site, I recognize that it could be a really awesome tool for developing best practice among stakers. And so with that, I'm going to let Madison take it, and he's going to tell us how that might plug in.
Yes, thank you so much, Superfizz. I'm sharing my screen now. Let me know if you guys can see it.
It's good.
Got it.
Awesome. So the Ether, we developed the Ether because we saw the need for there to be a formal debate place to debate Ethereum-related topics that exist outside of Twitter. There's a bunch of different reasons for why we wanted to do this. Number one, we believe that Twitter's algorithms optimize for outrage, since outrage generates the most views, which generates the most clicks, which eventually leads to ad spend for them. So their whole business model is really predicated around generating that anger and outrage. And because of that outrage, we just didn't find that many of the debates or discussions that happened on Twitter were very productive or conducive, especially if you're trying to create progress within a community. So the Ether is really meant to be a debate platform for debating all sorts of different topics related to the Ethereum ecosystem. You actually earn XP, which will be a non-transferable tokenized reputation system that lives in your wallet. So you'll be able to show other people that you're very knowledgeable about DeFi, you're very knowledgeable about the validator ecosystem, etc. So one of the cool things that we think could be very useful to the validator community is debating validator best practices, or even if you're joining a staking pool best practices when either staking or participating in staking with Ethereum 2.0. So we have this whole page called Validator where we have debates about all sorts of topics related to validating on Ethereum. One of the most popular ones within this was it's obviously a little old by now, but there's a little bit of a debate going on with would there be enough ETH deposited in time for Ethereum 2.0 to go live by December 1st. But where we really see this going in the future is for the community to come together and debate what's working for them, where have they run into issues, and how they want to approach this in the future. So one of the debates you could have, I could make a statement, a claim on the Ether saying you always need to be online in order to successfully stake on ETH 2.0. And then users could debate whether they agreed with that statement, if they do think that you need to always be online, or if they disagreed with that statement, and then list the reasons why they agree or disagree with that statement. Other claims regarding best practices, such as you can use a Raspberry Pi when staking. Users could once again debate if they believe you could use a Raspberry Pi, or if you don't think you could use a Raspberry Pi. And other users could agree and disagree with these respective arguments. And through this process of productive debate, everyone participating will be much more educated on what the best practices and processes are when staking or participating in a staking pool.
So that's really exciting. Are there, one of the things I haven't quite seen, are there resolutions? Is anything ever settled, or is it always in debate?
So one of the things what we do have, it's always, right now, it's always in debate. In the future, we might have some sort of time component where you can open a debate for example, this debate can last 1 week. But where we really see this going is these lines right here shows you how many users are for. So ETH 2.0 Beacon Chain will launch in 2020. 31 users did think it would be launched in 2020, and only one user wrote an argument, or one user thought that it wasn't going to be happening in 2020.
Right. And so in lieu of a resolution officially, sorry to interrupt, Madison, having the top arguments available when you actually click through to a claim as well, the closest thing we have to a resolution is if a bunch of users decide they agree with a specific argument, that top argument will be available for everyone to see. I do think in the future, if we incorporate any sort of official resolution feature, that we, once we close debate and move on to resolutions, that top argument or top arguments plural would actually be a really good place to start. And we'll have all of this sentiment information and user agrees or, for or against that we can use for that.
And what we really want to show is how user sentiment shifts over time for certain claims. So we're building a portion of this product to allow users to get better insight into, okay, maybe, 21 people agreed with it and 5 people disagreed with it in the month of November, but then the tide starts shifting and ends up becoming, 20 people agreed and 20 people disagreed by the end of November. And being able to show that change over time just to display how sentiment changed, maybe because this happened or maybe because that happened.
That's really exciting because when you talk about the change in sentiment, I'm interested in the different validator clients. There are 4 launch validator clients, and we're looking forward to Lodestar coming on board soon. I would like to see how sentiment toward each of those 4 validator or each of the 5 validator clients shifts over time. So I think this is going to be an awesome tool. If you're watching this and if you're interested in best practice as a staker, if you'll come and join us here, maybe we'll work on some data. I would really love to have the viewers come in and just make proposals like you should only stake if you could buy a server. I don't agree with that, but you might think differently. And so I would love for users to come and submit claims, and let's see if we can use this as a platform to improve and harden our best practice for staking. So thanks a lot, Madison and Derek. I'm going to end today, and I can't wait to use this platform more, and I hope you all will join me again. That's theether.io, TheEther.io. Take care, guys. Bye.